Welcome to the messy kitchen with your host, Miss G. Welcome to the messy kitchen, cooking for you and me. Welcome to the messy kitchen. Warning, warning.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Welcome to Messy Kitchen. I'm your host, Miss G. Today we're going to be cooking homemade fresh pasta. You may think that might be quite difficult, but it's surprisingly easy. You only need 4 ingredients: water, semolina flour, olive oil, and salt. That's it! The equipment you'll be needing today: a chopping board, a rolling pin, a measuring jug for water, a bowl, a container to hold your pasta, a grater, a knife and a fork. So let's get cooking. Firstly, we are going to season our flour. Next, we are going to make a hole in the centre of our flour with our hands. Did you know pasta grows from wheat? What's wheat? Wheat is a plant. Like grass, it grows long and tall, but with a seed on top. That's called grain. You can find wheat in so many different types of foods. In noodles, pasta, pastries, cakes, breads. The list is endless. There are 600 different types of pasta. I'm going to slowly and gradually pour some water in, bit by bit. Not too much. With your fork, you're just going to gently mix and add a teaspoon of olive oil. You can add vegetables to your pasta dough. This makes it change colour. Yes, pasta can come in a variety of colours. You can add spinach to make your pasta green and pumpkin to make it orange.
What?
Once you finish putting the water in with the flour, you start mixing with your hands.
Thank you!
Pasta is a carbohydrate. We need carbohydrates as part of a balanced diet. It contains fibre, which we know helps us go to the toilet, nutrients and minerals to give us lots of energy. The nutrients protect our cells. The human body has 4 different types of cells. The muscle cell helps our body to move. The nerve cell sends messages from our brain to different parts of our bodies, like opening and closing our eyes. Our brain transmits a message to our eyes to open and close them. Our skin cell, well, is our skin, and it covers what lies beneath. The connective cell is the structural strength of our body and also fights off invading bad bacteria. Of course, I've made a song about it to help you guys remember.
Thank you!
We got our muscle, our nerve, our skin and connective. These are our 4 human body cells. We've got our muscle, our nerve, our skin and connective. These are our 4 human body cells. The muscles help us to move. Nerve tells us what to do. The skin covers our body and we're connected. Fights off the baddies.
We really love you, Miss G. We love you. We really love you, Miss G.
Subscribe if you want more songs. Then you're going to knead the dough for about 10 minutes. It's going to be quite tough and crumbly, so you really need to knead it for a long time. dough in the container and place it in the fridge for 20 minutes. Pasta makes you happy. And I don't mean just because I love eating pasta. It genuinely makes you happy. It's true. It contains something called serotonin. Serotonin? Serotonin. Serotonin sends a message to our brain to make us truly believe that we're happy. So when you're eating your pasta that you made yourself, thanks to Miss G, not only will you be happy that you made it, you're also going to be happy when you're eating it. Yummy, yummy. Before you start rolling with the rolling pin, cut your dough into 4 quarters. You roll 1 quarter each time, leaving the rest of the container to stay cool. We don't want it to dry up. The first historical record of something that resembles pasta was in the 1st century. That's almost 2,000 years ago. That's old. The first concrete record of Italians making pasta was in the 13th century. That's almost 800 years ago. The Romans, they didn't boil pasta like we do today. They fried it.
Miss G say what?
Now that your dough is ready, it's time to roll. Get those rolling pins. Italians eat 60 pounds, yes, 60 pounds of pasta per person per year. That's a lot of pasta. In fact, that's the equivalent to 4/5 as heavy as a Dalmatian, or 3/5 as heavy as your toilet, or 2 bars of gold. They love their pasta. Before the machinery was invented to make pasta, they used to use their feet to knead the dough. Yes, they used to use their feet to knead the dough. I wonder why they didn't just use their hands. Well, Miss G, the reason we didn't use our hands was because the dough was too hard. We needed to use our tootsies to really get in there. October is National Pasta Month. We're going to use our grater, our rolling pin, and our fork to make different kinds of pasta. Woo! Fancy! If you love pasta, then you'll be happy to know that there is a National Pasta Association where they basically just love talking about pasta and eating it. I think I might join. Once you finish making your pasta shapes, you can store it in the fridge or you can start eating it right away. But don't eat it raw. Cook it first. That's it for today's episode of Messy Kitchen with Miss G. I hope you enjoyed cooking. Next, we are going to be making fresh tomato sauce to go on top of our fresh pasta. So please subscribe to find out more. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell to know when I'm next uploading. Please send me photos of you guys cooking at home. I really want to see them.
Welcome to the messy kitchen with your host, Miss G.
Hey, you! Subscribe to my channel for more of this.
Welcome to the messy kitchen with your host, Miss G. Welcome to the messy kitchen, cooking for you and me. Welcome to the messy kitchen.